The days of a simple ale in the tavern, enjoying the sunset on the docks, or sounds of children playing in the streets of the Narrows, are far behind our heroes. And yet they march courageously to complete their mission. Along the way, they've lost friends and family and gained new faces. They've adventured by sea and far beyond the borders of home, overcoming impossible challenges and going beyond the hero's call to find themselves in the deadly forest. Underground in a devil's laboratory, facing impossible enemies and impossible choices. Welcome to tonight's concluding episode of Season 3 with special guest star, Ginny Loveday.
Oh, wow. I'm going to miss those intros. They're so cool. And that voiceover person just rocks.
She's amazing.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Oh man, who could that have been?
I'm going to have
Doesn't
her
sound
record my
familiar.
voice message.
It's our very own Deanna. Thank you, Deanna, for doing those this entire season.
Of course.
Truly
fun.
Truly appreciate it. And we have a fantastic guest star here tonight. Anybody want to introduce our DM extraordinaire who's being a player tonight, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Jonathan, you want to introduce her? Oh, you're on mute.
Not anymore. The
Okay.
power of technology, I can unmute myself.
Oh, wow.
So, Ginny, we're really happy to have you here. We're really excited. You are a fantastic DM and well-known in the community. So we're happy to have your expertise here tonight. Because our regular DM, I mean, sometimes
He needs some help.
So we're hoping your contribution in NPCs can help steer this ship the right way.
Yeah. No, super excited to be here and play some Pathfinder.
Yes. Hey, Paizo's going to be super happy. Thank you so much for joining us on Pathfinder
Got one.
2.
We got you over.
Yeah,
Is this
Pathfinder
why?
2E.
Is this why like 12 Pathfinder people have friended me on Facebook? It is not. It is not.
Don't worry, we make it super easy because we have a rules guide, and you might be saying to yourself, why does a DM have a rules guide? Well, it's Pathfinder 2E. I don't know. It goes with the flow. Yeah, it's
It's just different.
complicated.
Yeah. It's new for all of us. It's actually not that complicated.
Yeah.
So, Jenny, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we do want to hear before we start gameplay, like, what the heck are you just at Dragon Con? You're just what are you up to? This is amazing.
Well, not at Dragon Con in 2021 makes me really sad because I don't miss it normally. But I do get down to Atlanta twice a year to do Dragon Con, and I'm the RPG director for MomoCon. So if you want to go down there when it's equally hot in May,
Wow, that's like sweaty, like. Whoa.
come do that. It's sweaty Labor Day too. But aside from that,
And what would you say the male-female ratio is at that event? Like, is it 70-30, 80-20?
at Dragon Con it's actually a fairly equal split, and at MomoCon I would actually say it's split a little more heavily toward the female population.
Thank goodness.
Wow,
Makes
that's
sense
awesome.
for MomoCon.
Anime, video game, and tabletop
Oh,
convention.
Brooke's there. Brooke's already booking a ticket. I can look at her.
Heavy on booking those voice actors.
Oh, cool. Well, there you go.
Very cool.
We have a bunch of voice actors here.
Get you a gig now so you can get your flight paid for.
There
Well,
you go.
that's good.
Keep the sweaty
Trying.
dudes home.
Yeah.
The sweaty dudes home.
An equal split at a convention actually smells very nice. Jonathan, 90-10 dudes. What do you think that smells like?
Oh,
Probably smells like a sock wrapped in.
Yes, that's exact. It smells
in
like
diapers.
sock. Yeah.
Locker room.
ball sweat.
Yep. Also that. Just
Sweaty
but like a
balls.
living
Yeah.
embodiment of ball sweat, like
Sweaty
like
balls.
a ball sweat elemental.
They ball.
Yeah, it's one of those things you should never have to endure.
Yeah, in season 2 when we were talking about Lou smelling evil,
Yes.
that's that. That
Oh,
is
it's
the
curdled
sweet
milk?
ball
Is
sweat.
that what it is?
Ball sweat. Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's it. You got it.
all makes
Jenny,
sense now.
welcome to the Loaded Dice Rollers.
Sorry, convention dudes.
Talking about
but
ball sweat right off the top.
Though, Conventions are, you got a special smell, but like nothing's gonna top nothing's gonna top some of those friendly local game store bathrooms.
Whoa. We don't want to talk about that. I love Big Daddy games.
That like triggered memories.
Yeah.
In all of those game stores' defenses, you can fix this problem easily.
Hey guys, I don't know. I'm sensing a line of candles here. Like these scents.
True.
We could.
Give it to people you hate. Or
Harris's candles.
I got some soap lately from a small business, and it smells like beer.
Oh, okay.
Not good beer, cheap beer.
Oh no.
This feels like
amazing.
bamboozled
And
of
like
candles.
stale beer after it's been spilled, and you you find the shirt the next day, someone spilled on, you're like, oh
Yeah, like a really old Natty Light. Yeah.
Yeah, that's college.
Exactly.
That's Michigan.
Reminds
right
you of
there.
college, exactly.
That's Ohio and Michigan and Tennessee, all wrapped into one. Yeah. Brooke, how's your show going? What's going on with that?
Oh, it's going great. I love it. There's so much good energy on set. There's so much good energy off set.
No, wait a minute. I saw something on TMZ. You had to talk to a Post-it note or something on the wall today because your lead didn't show up?
He was celebrating his birthday in Hawaii.
So
we
that's
don't blame
true?
him. Yeah.
Oh my
it's
God.
Fine. He was a very handsome dot. It's completely fine. Everyone said, you know what, Dante, you've never looked better.
You know what, Brooke? I think he missed out talking to you today on set. Jonathan, did you back me up on that?
100%. That's his loss. Huge loss.
It's his loss.
I mean, and that sticker is a very lucky sticker.
Thank you so much. I think I really connected with that sticker that day.
Would we like to hear the cold open, kind of catch up where we left off? And
Hell yeah.
This is, all right, so here we go.
The bone goblin. I don't know what we call him.
Oh,
You
we're
can
back
just call
there.
him the boner boy.
The bone boy.
On the last few episodes of the Loaded Dice Rollers,
I think we're in some trouble.
the adventure has taken them to the Devil Nation of Cheliax.
We need to go to find the void spear that we're looking for.
In search of a unique item.
I'm a fortune teller. I can help you guys out.
Secrets were revealed at the gnome city of Brastelworld.
Hogish, logish, crummus and crawls.
Hogish, sluggish, brothers and crawls.
Again, fortune spirits, put your face in my balls.
Where's your spirit? Put your face in my balls.
Many secrets.
You are the thing I've seen in my visions. Cross your hand across your armor. The light guides me.
The light guides me.
And he holds out a silver sword. And he gives it to you. Devils! And they go charging off with their horses.
Those guys are the best.
They were instructed to meet a wayfarer to cross the Whisper Woods safely.
Greetings, travelers. I am Duality. I am here as a wayfarer, and I have been waiting for you.
You're a bit spooky, aren't you?
I was alerted to the existence of your presence 3 days ago.
He smelled us coming.
Must have been Theros. And the pea.
I will pay.
You know, you're wise beyond your years.
But this group had problems.
If we encounter in these woods, you cannot make noise. Death of one of us is more attractive than the death of all of us.
I can hear you. Just understand that.
You gotta whisper.
Shut the fuck up.
It's okay, I rolled a
13.
1, so there you go.
That's good.
You're on a 1/3?
A fumble.
Oh my God.
Careful, you clumsy fool.
Many problems.
But you need to shut the fuck up.
Or,
Therman.
Why? Why do I do this?
It seemed nothing could go right.
Horrible, ferocious beasties with giant scorpion tails.
Therman, shit. This is one of those boner devils.
Don't react. Don't speak. Continue walking and we'll see what happens.
And finally, they made it to the clearing.
doing some research that I've done, pulling up his shirt, showing her the symbols. These symbols are attached to this item that Ren has been holding. And Luna has one, and from what I understand, her brother had one too before he left this planet. And they're tied in a way that I don't quite fully understand yet with the Aspis, but I do know that this is an unholy thing. I was sent back from death, and I need to find out why. I need to save the one that I have left that I love, and that is Luna. But I know her as another, and her name is Viv.
The two of you are on this journey together. However long that may last. Could be a few days, could be the rest of your life. You need to find a way to work together. Work through your problems, whatever they may be. And also, please be quieter.
And found a special friend.
Yeah, after the first attack,
Yeah.
I'll pry my Vorpal blade out of his body.
Sorry about that.
And then I will attempt to thrust into his face with the end of it.
Underneath the ruins, they found some doors.
I'm worried about traps.
And she walks down with her plus 12 to thievery.
Ooh. All right, roll your 20.
26 total.
The door's open.
Do you see these 4 lovely demons here?
Yeah, they're ugly.
Don't say that, they might come to life and kill you.
And a secret facility.
Well, try to be quieter. Should help in here. And don't insult the statues. And with that, I bid you goodbye.
Oh, God, he slips out the doors.
But you're alone.
That was awesome. He just
We get a
slipped out.
refund?
Welcome to tonight's episode.
Oh no, he's hot.
Motherfucker just tried to use magic on me.
I knew it.
Where we begin at the entrance of a, well, we'll find out.
Nothing short of 500 now from now on.
Oh my gosh. How much we love that. That's amazing. And it's actually leaving a little bit of the story out. So last episode, you did enter this facility and you found out it was somewhat of a laboratory. And Deanna was missing, and there was an obscure man in a room with a bunch of cages and silence, and then there was a chain devil, a chitin devil that Therman tried to use some magic on, and it went bizarre because he's trying to use higher level magic than what his character's worth. Before we get into this, so Therman is in the body of Ren, and Ren is a 5th level archer. What is he, ranger?
He's a ranger.
He's a
Fifth level
ranger. But Therman is a 20 level wizard. So he has access to spells that are 9th, 10th level in Pathfinder 2e. But to get those off, he has an entire chart that he has to overcome in order to do those spells. And if he fails it, then he's on another chart, which is a spell failure chart. And last episode, he in fact did that, but he lit up every single piece of metal around him with heat. And the chitin devil was like pierced with chains and piercings, and he ended up dying from it like rounds later. They didn't have to chase him. So that was a blessing. And here you are. You're in the middle of this great facility.
I'd like to state for the record that Theros Lightsworn died last session, because that was very traumatic for me personally, because I found out that in Pathfinder, Revivify is not a 3rd level spell, and I freaked out real hard. Luckily, we had someone with Wish that could bring him back.
Therman did use a 9th level spell, and he rolled 100 for the first time ever we've ever seen him. That's Tom, the player. Ever seen Tom roll a 100, and he did it. It was amazing. And he got this wish off to resurrect Theros, which was amazing. And we find ourselves in the inner sanctum of this laboratory. And again, what happened last episode was you did this teleport spell, and it didn't really work. What happened in the Whisper Force is pockets of magic just don't even work here. And you've been greatly warned about that. But somehow Therman misunderstood this, and he tried to attempt to teleport. And so what happened at the end of the last episode, because we left it a cliffhanger, Jenny,
Yes.
Oh, by the way, before we talk about all that, what are you up to, and where can we find what's going on with you?
Oh gosh, way too much. My schedule is overbooked always. It doesn't matter when we're airing this; it's overbooked.
We barely got her. Just so everybody's watching, it was like and it was months of work. We were just like, we're very patient. We need Jenny on the show, and we've
been
desperate.
talking for 3 months now.
That's true. It was the desperation, I think, that set in, and she was like, "Okay, I can fit you in on this time," and we were like, "Okay." We're actually playing at 6 a.m. It's really great.
Australian time.
Yeah, it's Australian time. Yes.
You can find me generally on the internet at Ginny Loveday, GINNYLOVEDAY, and that's
So
also
easy.
my website, JennyLoveday.com, where theoretically you can find out what I'm up to. But realistically, I have to update the website, and let's go back to the too busy comment. So you can find what I'm doing actually on Twitter.
So you have it on Twitter. We have no presence on Twitter, by the way. We're like 2 followers.
I know. I already looked.
Yeah, it's very difficult, but we love our Facebook fans. We love Instagram. We love our Twitch people. We love YouTube, especially right now.
YouTube.
Anyway, we're happy to have you here for the ride. Thank you, Jenny, for sharing all that. So we find ourselves in this laboratory with a moment where Therman actually connected a teleport spell, and we attempted to make it right, and the roll was pretty high, but the problem is the Whisper Forest is pretty harsh with their anti-magic, and they have like an aura that just kind of consumes the forest. So you enter the lab, and I do have the fog of war off.
Oh.
It is dark. It is dark, but it's fine. You've discovered what the lab is, and there's somebody that you saw crawl into the lab on the ceiling last episode, and you haven't really been able to see her, and even if we do see her, we may not see her, so there you are. And Therman activated this epic teleport spell in this room, which actually has a lot of magical physics that don't even make sense. Obviously, there's an Annihilation Sphere. You guys have been calling it a Void Sphere. So have I. But there's an Annihilation Sphere hooked up at the center with a bunch of cables and chains. And somehow, it's radiating its energy to the walls. And there are harnesses of what you can tell people have been hooked up to. Creatures of all types have been hooked into the walls. And perhaps this sphere has been experimented with. And as you know, with your leads, the Devil Nation of Cheliax is very interested in harnessing the power of a Void or Annihilation Sphere. So this is the room you're in. And Therman, you hit teleport. And what happened in that moment was your guide,
the trusted,
he got sucked into it when you did the teleport. And also, Mel. Luna got pulled into the sphere when you did teleport. And you three remained at the doorway, entangled almost in these, and you were taking damage. Remember, Jonathan?
I remember. I have 14 hit points left. So yes, I remember
as well. I have 10 hit points left.
This is the moment after. We'll say that all your spells are recharged for this evening, and you can heal yourself or do whatever for a moment. But do realize there was somebody who crawled on the ceiling into this room.
Spence, how much HP do I have?
You're full. Your con is at 1.
Hey, yikes.
Oh.
And you guys don't know where she is yet, so
don't sneeze
worry
on
about
her.
that.
Did I see any of the stuff that happened, or am I too out of it?
You're pretty out of it. First line of order, I think, to recharge Theros and
Come
Cora
here.
Laura's like crawling on the floor.
Come here.
I'm there. I'd really like to get out of these chains that are burning every inch of me. I've been burned so many times inside here. I'm just tired of the burning sensations. Please just fill me with divine light. And also, do I have my focus points back, Spencer?
Yes.
That's
do.
fantastic.
By
I'm
my
just
lady,
going to
you will be
assume
healed.
I'm going to assume Healbot 5000 heals me completely because she
I'm
can.
I'm dumping 2 heals into you at 3 actions, so you're gonna be healed max. I have divine bond.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah, I also rolled 4 10s. You're good.
4
Feeling
10s.
good. Let's do it.
Moro Theros, it took Viv. It took Luna.
First of all, if you're gonna start yelling, use the right fucking name, Therman, okay? And second of all, I'm on my last legs. Give me 2 seconds to heal myself because I healed Theros first. Because that's my fucking priority right now, okay? Give me 2 seconds.
I can lay my hands on you for healing too, and channel Iomede's divine presence into you if it helps and makes you less aggressive. There's a guy throwing people into the void sphere right now. We probably should stay on his good side.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed off because I just converted that guy to my god and now he's gone. So that sucks. Sorry.
You guess he's in the sphere. He's just gone.
Well, the timing's good for him then in that case. I mean, he gets to meet him. Look at the bright side. There's a silver lining here.
Salvation.
He's going right to him.
Eris, there's no silver lining. My magic doesn't work. I just made our friends disappear.
I'm not a wizard, nor would I ever want to be one. But for the record, hasn't that been kind of a reoccurring thing with your magic not working?
It has.
Yeah, so why would you roll the dice on something like that? I'm just wondering.
In trying to protect us, I failed. I failed all of us.
Well, then I think we've got to reset things here and do what we came here to do. Look, I'm satisfied. We've killed a bunch of devils. That makes me happy. Time to toss that thing that's been causing all the trouble into that thing and get the heck out of here.
And Therman, as he says that, please make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh, no problem at all.
Way to proceed, bro.
You see Luna's Pathfinder journal on the floor.
He goes right to it without any hesitation.
Snag the book.
Luna.
Seems to be open to a specific page. As you look at the page, you see some writings that are out of character for a Pathfinder book. It looks more like a personal journal entry. And your curiosity takes you over. You read it?
Absolutely.
Okay, here's what you find in it.
I have nowhere else to turn my confessions but my Pathfinder journal, which I use for discoveries, but this time it's personal. I need to say what remains unsaid. Ren, you were like a brother, like Aiden. But you surrendered your life for a stranger inside of you. Aiden died in battle. I must confess, I've never understood your ambitions. And you left. I was not the same without you and Aiden. My brothers, it's impossible to go on. This person that occupies your body, Therman, disgusts me to no end. He's the opposite of you, and constant reminder that you're gone. But he speaks of another part of who I am as well. Viv. That rings true in my ears. The first time I heard the name, I knew it was the truth. So I'm not afraid of the afterlife like I was years ago, when I would find comfort in many men's arms, strength in knowing that I was going to become a Pathfinder, and courage because you were always there for me, no matter what.
Tom, you also see a note that she never read from your man, Ren, that you know so well inside. You can also read that or just bury it forever.
This is what the kid gave me to give to her. I think you all should read it with me. And I read it out loud.
Luna, by the time you read this, I will be where I've always needed to be. In a safe place, loved. This was always our path. This was always our truth. Although I never had the courage to tell you, I've always loved you. This thing inside me, this spirit, this soul, his name is Therman. And as I've learned, he's always loved you too. You have that spirit, that soul inside you, like me. Her name is Viv. Our path is their path. Their love is our love. Taking this step onto the path, it saves us, Luna. The path will lead you to me once again. I know it. And together, we'll live forever.
I will miss you, Ren.
Wow.
He drops the book. Theros, Mora, I should not have taken you here. This is my battle to bear. And if you leave now, I will forgive.
Therman.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
Nope.
Never mind.
time to
I'm rolling
forgive.
initiative.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's
A
a 1. Plus 9 is 10. You fumbled.
30.
Thurman has a 13.
I'm a cleric, baby. My perception's pretty high.
Deanna, you can also roll for that, and you too, Jenny.
I've gotten a 29.
Okay.
Okay.
Brooke,
Yes.
you're first in this round. You hear the reading of these thoughts, and it's really disturbing, by the way, because you've come to know this whole family, and you're stuck in this miserable place, you know, in Devil Nation, where magic doesn't really, you can't teleport, can't dimension door, you can't do any of those things. And there's an entity that crawls on the ceiling here, and there's the void sphere in the next room. What do you do?
Therman, I promise you it's going to be okay. And I promise you that we could leave now, but unfortunately I go wherever he goes.
And with that, she'd lay a hand on Theros' shoulder and cast heroism on him. He has a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, perception checks, saves, and skill checks.
It's awesome.
It's all a good thing, that's for sure.
Thank you, Mora.
Couple of claps. It's like
Thank
snaps.
you, Theros. You two are true friends, and now I feel exactly what Ren felt and the love that he had for you. Let's go kick this thing's ass and get our friends home if we can.
Ooh, just at that moment, Jenny, it is your turn.
I'm the entity on the ceiling currently. Yes.
Hi, entity on the ceiling.
You can crawl with your claws
Oh
on the
god,
ceiling.
it's the ceiling hag!
Well, she's very pretty.
Yes. Yes, I am.
We never said hags couldn't be hot.
Hottie hags.
Oh,
She takes any form
goodness.
she wants, really. You know.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I'm gonna crawl my way towards the door then.
There's something that's invisible.
You hear a little voice from above you. I'm dreadful sorry for what has occurred. I didn't really predict any of this. I actually didn't expect you to be here, but I'm hoping you can help.
Help you?
The important thing is, I believe that we have the same goal here of ridding ourselves of this small problem.
Are you talking about the thing in the room in there that's literally chained down?
Your friend, he's not very bright. Yes. Chains. They were literal rather than metaphorical.
No, I know. They burned me all over my body. They're very painful.
He has a big heart. He has a very big heart.
Well, then we are aligned, and we should get rid of them. You're willing to do me a favor?
Oh, you said him. What's the pronoun there? Isn't that just a empty spear of void?
I didn't really want to do this, but I'm gonna cast Dominate.
Oh, damn.
So who do you do it on?
Theros goes first.
I'm doing a willpower save, and I got a... definitely not high enough. 13 total.
You're pretty amenable to what she's saying. Like,
I think we should help her.
Now, if you could just go stand right over there, I'm gonna gesture back inside of the room.
Okay, sounds good.
And that was her round. You hear a moan, and everybody can do a perception check.
I'm good at perceiving.
26.
25
Also 26.
What does it sound like, Anastasia? You hear that?
Me too. Wherever you are, me too.
That sounds like someone else is in here.
But it sounds familiar to those that made it above 25. The perception check sounds like Anastasia.
Sounds awfully familiar, and I'll point the sword in her direction. Well, we're a little bit out of order right now, right? And that's a little bit freeform. I'll point the sword in the direction to highlight that part of the room.
It sounds like Anastasia.
It's Anastasia.
I'm gonna go and look for Anastasia. Don't let it out of your sight.
While you guys go looking for Anastasia, I'm going to go over here and chain myself to the wall.
Theros? Bad. No. Shit.
That's fine. It's what I'm supposed to be doing. It's fine.
Mora, he's under some kind of spell.
Oh, I can tell. By my lady, please give me guidance.
Look, these cuffs are the most comfortable cuffs I've ever been cuffed by. Just
That
so you
is
know.
one of the most uncomfortable statements I've ever heard you say. Moving
And
on.
there's these brackets on the wall that will hold by the waist humanoid medium creatures. And he's hopping into one.
It's like a belt that hugs me.
Theros, you've been taken over. You must fight it. You hag, what have you done to our friend?
I don't think that's very neighborly. She asked us for help.
I agree. It's not very neighborly. You're being very unkind.
This place is unholy.
Therman's going to go to Anastasia.
She's across the room. And there's several cables in between you and her.
Mora, I will take care of this. Go and get Anastasia. Please, we need all of us together in
Theros
order
is chained up
to...
too.
Theros is strong.
And she isn't?
Some crawling on the ceiling. You don't really know where it's coming from.
All we hear is moaning, meaning that she may be hurt. Theros is in right mind and right body.
And it feels great over here.
I'm grasping for straws right now, and my heart and soul is broken.
Take care of it. I'll try to get Anastasia out. I was going to cast a spell magic on Theros.
You see this little gnome guy, you guys didn't really realize there's a little gnome out there too.
Oh, that's right.
Do you need help being clamped to the wall?
Oh, no.
No, I'm good over here. I mean, maybe they do.
Okay.
Not halfling.
Oh, they're very accommodating. They're exactly the not halflings are the ones that you really want to be able to help you chain yourself to the wall. Yes.
Let me know if you need help, okay?
Put your hands on me, and by my lady, I will fill you with the radiance of the dawn flower, and you'll never see again.
Okay.
He looks a little mesmerized as well.
Well, that's just no way to speak to someone you've only just met.
I have personal experiences. I don't like people touching me without asking.
I believe he asked. I'm not sure if you were listening, but I believe that is what first brought your attention down to his level.
My name, rude.
Come on, Mora, come get chained. Everybody's doing it.
No, I'm all right, Theros. That's very sweet. Just to hang on. She'll go ahead and look up. I just complained about not asking my name. Can I get your name? So we stop calling you the hag on the ceiling. Feels rather rude.
Why is she a hag on the ceiling? I love that. But that's a record. That's isn't it a band name?
That's a band name for sure.
That's a T-shirt, a band name.
I mean, an album at least.
I would say my name is irrelevant, but you have asked, which is very polite of you.
Thank you.
Do say. My name is Amelia. Yes.
Amelia.
Yes, it's a beautiful name.
Hi, that is a very nice name. Hi, my name is Mora. Could you let go of my friend, please? Pretty please, with the spell effect.
I would love to, but no.
Fair? I asked. I'm going to do things now.
She explains that if she doesn't proceed, her coven will be destroyed. They're already being tortured.
I'm sorry, but unfortunately, I kind of made an internal pledge to myself to protect that one. Sorry about that. She's just gonna take a little step forward.
Okay, if you're not using guidance on the cables, if you try and walk through them,
I'm gonna have to move through them.
acrobatics check.
I'm great at that. Me wearing the medium armor. Oh, baby. Acrobatics, that's a +1. Woo! I natural 20'd. I'm great.
Nice.
All right, somehow you make it over the cables.
By the grace of Saren Ray, I didn't beef it.
Great job. I'm gonna give you a star for that, Brooke. That's the first star tonight.
I'm perfectly happy over here, for the record. I am.
So you wouldn't mind helping as well?
I would mind helping if it didn't involve Theros being chained to a wall. And unfortunately, all of these chains happen to look like demons, and we are both people of the holy faiths. It doesn't really mesh.
She corrects you. They're devils, and you need to make a will save.
I'm good at that. Please. I don't want to say that and then that one. My hubris.
Fumble.
That would bring me great joy.
10 plus 13, 23.
Oh no. You
23.
completely agree with Jonathan that being hooked up to the wall is a great idea.
I knew you'd come around.
Oh God!
I can help you.
Yeah, you have your little assistant. He evades the cables like nobody's business. He just kind of
let
walks
the
through
Nala
like.
halfling set you up there, Mora. They're really good at it.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Next to Theros would be pleasant.
And you see Anastasia across the way at this point, who's also hooked up to the wall.
As my free action, Hag, what have you done to my friends? And then I'm going to cast Levitate, which is a level 3 spell, which I get off for free. That's 5 minutes.
Yep.
Someone would have to push you.
I don't have a propeller.
I can help push you to the wall.
I ran into the same problem in my last game.
Gnome, push me to that one chained over there. And I point over to Anastasia.
He's very happy to do that.
Coming.
Yes. Thank you, Tonel. Very helpful.
And then, Ginny, it's your turn again.
Therman,
Yes.
if you don't mind, there's one last spot.
Hag, I'm not
Technical.
getting hooked into a wall today.
All
My
right.
name is Amelia. Be polite.
Well,
Yeah, she already said her name. Come on, Therman.
I gave you the easy option.
And Therman, you see the sphere of annihilation, the void sphere that that Theros talks about, is right in front of you. And it orbs with this energy of darkness that just absorbs light around it and is pulling in anything around it. It just pulls it in. And it's an unbelievable energy, sort of like I would imagine like a black hole. It doesn't have its own gravitational pull, and it's hard to control this. You may have been one of the wizards on Golarion that could have controlled something of this nature. However, in your new form, possibly not. But the sphere holds a lot of answers for you.
Hag, why?
Amelia. Honestly.
We're not on first name basis yet.
I do think you should help, so I'm gonna also try to.
That's gonna be tough. You know it's gonna be tough. There's something special about this guy. Make a will save.
Yeah, my will's like 33 or something.
He's got to fumble it.
So it's 15 plus 40.
You've never, Jenny, for you realize that what he just shook off is very, very powerful, but you don't need him to do the experiment.
Hag, what do you know about this artifact? And Therman pulls out the Aspis for the first time in a while.
Ben,
Anastasia.
we must be dead. Oh, I didn't think it would hurt this much.
And Theros, you and Mora take 4 points of con drain.
Oh, that feels wonderful.
Ren, she sees the Aspis in your hand. She's still.
You get awakened for a moment, like in your just delirium. You get awakened for a moment to see the Aspis, and you think it is Ren over there.
Ren, you have to destroy it. You have to.
Hag, what is this artifact and what do you know about it?
Well, I know that the devil wanted to find it so he could destroy it. I'm certain that I heard that whilst I've been kept captive here against my will.
How much good did that do you, Therman? You couldn't shut up anyway.
Oh, Mora.
Remember that now.
Jesus, you're all against me.
You're not Ren.
All right. Mora and Jonathan take 6 points more of con damage. The Sphere of Annihilation is a floating black sphere that pulls any matter that comes into contact into a void, destroying it utterly. Anything or anyone destroyed by the sphere can be brought back by a deity's direct intervention. The sphere can't be counteracted by dispel magic or any similar effects. This is a major item, and you know that, being of your stature of magic.
Hag, why are you trapped? How long have you been trapped?
I can tell you my story without showing you myself because you seem like you have a bit of a temper, and as I mentioned, I'm trapped. So I don't want you to exactly know where I'm at. But long story, and we'll make it short. I have been trapped here almost as long as I can remember. I should have been able to leave, so I wasn't really that concerned at first, but something is not right with the magic here, so I wasn't able to magically leave this place. But you showed up and you killed the devil. So all we need now is to power that down. And I just need you to. Do I have to ask you again?
Amelia.
Oh, thank you.
We're making progress. That's good. Breaking down barriers.
From the walls. You took
You're
5 more
chained
points
to
of
a
con damage, by
wall.
the way.
Willingly. Amelia,
It's only temporary.
unchain my friends. And
Yes,
let's-
that would be the step that follows the next one. You're getting ahead of yourself.
So let me get this straight. I am going to chain myself to a wall.
Briefly.
You are going to chain yourself to a wall. We
Again,
have-
briefly.
My friends are chained to a wall. This ugly gnome is going to chain himself to a wall. And then you have all these other...
Well, Toenail has feelings. Right, Toenail?
Whatever you say, Amelia.
Yes, feelings, exactly.
His name is Toenail, as in like a toe and a nail.
He rather insisted, I'm afraid.
He's a bleached out gnome, but his hair is totally grayed. It's like,
What is this artifact? What do you know about it? It is connected to this sphere. It is connected to this place. And I think it was born here.
Right, and I think you should firmly hold on to it after you've chained yourself to the wall. I think it will all become clear.
All right, Therman's going to do a wish.
You're making them suffer needlessly.
all right, before you do the wish, let's have it stated, and then we'll see what happens.
I wish, Saren Ray.
This is the god you've cussed out many times.
Or my...
For the record.
Yeah, it's okay.
Or my friends to be free of their shackles.
Okay, so he puts up a massive spell even for you. It's amazing to see, Jenny. You're like, wow, that's amazing.
No, 71.
A wish spell is a level 9 spell.
That's a nice
Or
little
10.
baby.
So I think you failed it. Now you're on the chart. You get so upset when you cast these things and they don't go right. Go ahead and make a D100.
You know, I was about to say that Mora was going to start praying
59.
with Saren Ray.
59.
Hold on,
These
let me
don't go
see.
in order. All creatures within 60 feet of the caster spontaneously break forth into the same happy song and dance. Otto's irresistible dance for 4 rounds. You have to tell us what kind of dance is going on here because we want to know.
We're gonna take you to the YMCA.
Oh, really? Okay, wow. That's a star for Jonathan.
You can get yourself clean.
Brooke and Jonathan are winning
Have a good
stars.
meal.
Just to let you know.
That
Very
is far
good.
better than any of the million things that were running through my mind.
Yeah, I love
thinking
it.
the can.
Yeah. Oh,
I was
some
about to
like
be
it hot.
arm over to Theros, let's go.
Macarena also would have been acceptable.
You cast your wish spell and they start dancing, even though they're con slow.
Hurts.
And
This is
4
the
more,
most painful dance I've ever done.
4 more rounds of con. 5, 10,
Anastasia does it
13.
like
13 more con drain.
barely.
13 more?
Yeah, you can't go below 1 in a stat drain.
I'm at 1 now.
Okay, so you joined Deanna in her state.
Good night, everybody.
I'm at 1 if it's 13 more.
Yeah,
Is it 13 total or 13 more?
13 more.
Oh
So-
shit, no.
All of you joined Deanna in her state. And Therman, you're literally left with the Aspis, the Pathfinder book from Viv on the floor, or Luna, your friends chained on a wall, some little gnome that's under the command of this witch or whoever's in here.
Not halfling, please. Not halfling.
And there you are. What do? All alone. Again, by the way.
Fuck you, Saren Ray. That's the first thing I say.
That's why she never reacts for you.
Very on brand.
Don't, you shouldn't say that.
He looks at the Aspis. Walrus, I failed everyone.
You see a moment in the sphere when you say that, it disrupts the sphere, and then it coagulates back together as you say the name Walrus.
This thing, this unholy thing, has torn me and everyone apart. And as such, we're going to come and see you again. And he picks up, he holds it tight. I'm sorry, Viv. I'm sorry, Luna. And he throws it into the orb.
Complete silence as you chuck it in there. It absorbs it into the sphere itself, and they go. You feel an energy come out like no other, and you pass out, Therman. Oh my God, what a cliffhanger!
What a dick move!
What a cliffhanger that episode is.
Why?
Listen, Jenny, you don't know Spencer, but just this is a classic Spencer move.
I'm giving
Jim
you the
McLeod's is
perfect
at it.
solution. You were going down the right path. Let's go together. Yeah, exactly. Get on the wall.
Well, the problem is he didn't get harnessed, right, Jenny?
Yeah, I know.
So what happens to those that don't get harnessed?
Well.
Oh, we're going to find out in the next episode, right? Find us on YouTube, Instagram, GM McLeod's, or the Loaded Dice Rollers on Facebook, and find Ginny Loveday on Twitch or Twitter, right? Both, right? There you go. You can find 2 people that follow us on Twitter, right, Tom? That's you and me.
Well, there might be 3.
Oh, it's Deanna too? She joined? Okay, great. Yeah, we're all on Twitter.
Deanna's awesome. She is all over it, yes.
Doing my part.
The thing is, Paizo, that's their main platform, that and Reddit, and we have 0 presence. Well, we have a little, but not much.
We're growing it. We're growing it. We're growing it.
A wonderful exercise in marketing right here.
Jonathan's coming up with the whole plan, and by next episode, he's going to tell everybody what it is. That's going to be amazing.
On the YMCA karaoke night. There you go.
I love it. Well, we aren't doing it live, but we're doing it recorded.
We're doing it recorded.
No, sorry, your character's dead.
Recorded.
Don't miss out. Press that subscribe button. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Loaded Dice Rollers and at GM McLeod's.